Welcome back to the DFS Special.
I'm your host.
We're at DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the
Listen, you got 150 entries and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you.
So there's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the snowflake of the year. Get your shit together with your snowflake. I'm here at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up.
Stop.
Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scored all them points over there? Player of the night.
Get him in your lineups. Get him in there. And let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go. And remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300. What's up? What's going on? This is your big homie, the DFS Jerusalem, and you can follow me, of course, as you see here on Twitter, at DFS Jerusalem. Today, we're going to be talking about a little bit of what happens last night. I can tell you, today, for me, it was like pissing in the wind. Threw away my entire buy-in. It was a horrible 4-game slate. The good thing is I played lightly because, of course, it was only a 4-game joint. Bad. It was bad for me. Really bad. I'm talking, it's the entire buy-in on both sides, gone. Horrible day for me, man. And it sucked. And it was I think it was a combination of not really hanging my hat too heavy on the Stars and Scrubs joint. I think that's what got me today. Stars and Scrubs is what got me. It's really what got me. The Stars and Scrubs sucked today. It was bad. And for that reason, I am ready to jump into today's 8-game slate. We've got a lot of good games on there, but we're gonna go with our regular formatting of the show. And I keep it real with you. I gotta tell you when I lose. When I lose, I lose. I gotta tell you, bro. There's no way. You know, some cats that get on, they be like, "Oh yeah, well I had a great night," but they don't show you. But I know it was bad. I lost my entire buy-in tonight. Fucking sucked. And that's just not. It happens sometimes. It just happens, right? So, Q Smith says, I didn't lose, but I didn't win either. Only played DPP 10 lines. Weird night. It was weird, bro. It was pretty weird. So all right, so let's just jump into it, man. Because what I want to give you a look at is a little bit of what happened last night, man. Now this Laker and Philadelphia game was easily the best game, the most competitive game on the slate, and you could have got everything you needed from this game. You could have stacked the shit out of this Los Angeles Philadelphia game, gotten a piece or two from somewhere else, and been straight. And that was a really good one. Then you had the Wizards and the Suns game, the usual suspects, or the guys that you felt would do well, did do well in that spot, except for one guy we're going to talk about. Brooklyn. So if I told you, hey, look, you're going to get some fourth quarter Westy, the Brooklyn Nets and Oklahoma City Thunder game is not going to blow out. I would have increased my exposure. I was about 70% Westbrook. I would have increased my exposure to 100% Westbrook if you had told me beforehand that this game was going to come down to the wire and you were going to guarantee me fourth quarter Westbrook without Paul George, without Jeremy Grant. If you had told me that. And, bro, we're going to talk about that too. And then Houston just blew the doors off of the Utah Jazz. The score was 112 to 101, but, bro, it looked like it was a 30-point shellac, and that's how it looked, bro. It was totally bad. And Utah was sluggish, did not move. You saw the Houston Rockets off of all of that rest. They hadn't played in quite some time. They went out and just blew the doors off of the Utah Jazz. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our feature 4 plays of the night. These are the 4 most tweeted about guys in the DFS Sweatshop, in the Facebook VIP, and as well as on Twitter. We're going to start with the Who Dat scoring all them points over there, player of the night. This can only go to the homie Caris LeVert. Now, we know Caris very well from last year. Definitely got a chance to watch him light it up a couple of games. And we haven't seen these like explosions from him lately, but we just did though. I mean, because he balled out. He's like the main reason why the Brooklyn Nets beat Oklahoma City in Brooklyn. And I'm talking 30 minutes of play, 21 points, 5 boards, 10 assists. So he of course hit that double bonus over on DraftKings, knocked down a 3-point shot, couple blocks, couple of steals, 0 turnovers. That's mistake-free basketball, and that's why you tonight, Mr. Levert, I will raise my coffee cup to you high because you are tonight's who dat scoring all them points over there, player of the night. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the how did I miss that play tonight? And you're gonna laugh at me when you see this guy. You're gonna laugh at me. You might be a little upset with me. How the fuck did I miss Joel Embiid on DraftKings? I had some on FanDuel, but I ended up going heavy Simmons. Every spot where I had where I was looking to play Embiid, I played Simmons. I had no Embiid Simmons, and I think that's what really fucked my night up. On DraftKings, bro, I had no Simmons. I got sucked into and my center spots was pretty much split between Adams and Gobert, and that was horrible. That was horrible. Yo, this dude just played. I just told people last night, don't not play Embiid. The dude just hit up the Lakers for 92 points a couple weeks ago. Do not play Embiid. And I played him on FanDuel, yeah, but I had no Embiid on DraftKings, and I'm the fucking dummy. How the fuck did I miss that? The dude went out easily with a casual 6x on him at 10.1, 36 points, 36 minutes, 33 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, knocked down 2 3-point shots, a steal, 5 blocks. He did turn it over a few times, but damn, man, Embiid had a masterful game. Really solid game there. Now we're going to talk about the heat check play tonight. And surprisingly, bro, this is going out to Chris Paul, man. 58.25 DraftKings points. He did everything I expected James Harden to do in 37 minutes. Damn near triple-doubled on him. 18 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists. Hit a couple of 3-point shots. Only had 2 turnovers. As a point guard, that's decent. Had a block shot and 3 steals. And the first, he set the tone for the game with the first, 3 steals. 3 minutes in the game, Chris Paul had 3 steals and 4 points. And I knew Utah didn't come to play. I knew that. Then a little well, I guess we gotta talk about this dude. We gotta talk about this motherfucking snowflake. Well, here we go. But first, oh yeah, okay, no. Yeah, we gonna go straight to you. Because Otto Porter, you's a motherfucking snowflake. 7K was your salary. You played 32 minutes. When I saw that you only had 14 points, I was like, damn, man, he must have been injured. Because Otto Porter normally don't do this type of shit. No, bitch. Otto Porter, you's a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass. I don't care that you won this game. All I'm saying to you is the homie went out and he torched you. And he crushed you. And you a snowflake. At 32 minutes, you had 4 fucking points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Horrible. Horrible. You a motherfucking snowflake with your snowflake ass, and I ain't gonna roster your bitch ass again. Now, I gotta give a special shout out to the homie Lonzo Ball. Went out 46 DraftKings points in 38 minutes he played. Finally, he played above 30 minutes. When you get a dude the minutes, man, and let him play his game, he still can't shoot worth the fuck now, but he knows how to kill it and do other things. He had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. If I can pull this up, Lonzo, the game-winning assist. Lonzo pass, yeah. Lonzo with the game-winning assist. Now this is Twitter, so you can't sue me or do any other bullshit. All right.
That's what the 76ers. Ball by Embiid. Ingram for the lead. Got it. Lakers by 3. Ball with the dribble penetration. Collapses the defense. Look at all the blue jerseys around Lonzo Ball. Cash money rule.
So cash money rules is what the homie said. And that's coming from SportsCenter's Twitter. So you can't sue me for putting NBA shit up here because it's not mine. I'm telling you it's not mine. It's SportsCenter, SportsCenter Twitter, which is public shit. So Lonzo made the pass. Ingram called the game. That was that. And get off of the kid, bro. Like I know the kid just it doesn't seem like a baller, but he's a rookie and he's gonna get better. He's gonna play well. He looked pretty decent in this game. I would really have loved to see him score the ball because, I mean, you go back to this play. I mean, this dude could have easily scored the game-winning shot. He could have done that. I mean, clearly they all collapse on him. But bro, lay that up. You could easily lay that up. But that pass, that assist, and Brandon Ingram knocking down the game-winning shot, it probably is going to mean more to them as a team in the long run. That could have been a defining moment for Lonzo if he had just laid it up and won the game. But you know, hey, you can't argue with that. It's great play, wonderful, because you got to look at it. If Brandon Ingram doesn't hit that shot, the storyline is Lonzo is a bitch. He didn't want to lay the ball up and win the game. You see what I'm saying? That would be the story. That would be the story. If he missed that shot, everybody's saying tomorrow, yo, why did he just lay it up? Like he could have, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, nobody was there. He could have laid the ball up. He could have laid it up. But it all worked out well, and that's why this kid just has that it, and he's gonna do well. He's gonna be a good, solid NBA player. I like him. I don't have any issue with him. Lonzo Ball, good play, good shot from Brandon Ingram, the guy who I really like on that team. They're gonna be nice. And it was good to see the Lakers and the Sixers, like, you know, in a marquee matchup. These two young teams learning themselves, getting better, developing a rivalry. You can tell the rivalry is going to be developing between these two teams. I like that. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm not a Philadelphia fan. I am just a really bro. K-Mac, you saying somebody was there, bro? I'm a point guard. I've been shooting. I've been throwing floaters over 7-footers like my whole life. Like he could have easily scored that easily. He drops a floater over them. That's a wrap. The game's over. But he's scared to shoot. He's scared to shoot. He doesn't want to lose the game. So he made a smart play. He was bailed out because a man hit the 3-point shot. That was perfect. It went well. Any shot that you hit is a good shot. It doesn't matter if you're got your eyes closed and your back turned. You throw the ball up and it goes in. It was a great shot. So the dude took a good shot and he won. But he could have laid that ball in. He could have laid it in. He could have went strong to the rack. All they were going to do was foul him, or he was going to score the ball. Look at the tape. This is Lonzo we talk about. Yeah. Definitely. But he could have laid it in. He could have laid it in. He gets a bad rap because his dad is kind of like the asshole. But he's a good kid, man. Good kid. So, all right, let's go ahead, man. Jump into the slate. We do have 8 games to rock out, and you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. The first place we're going to get it in. Yeah, because we're going to Charlotte.
I've got holes.
Yeah.
I've got holes in different area codes.
Let's go, Kimba. Let's get it in. First game on the slate. We're going to Charlotte, where the homie Kemba Walker will be there. We've got the Chicago Bulls going to Charlotte. It's a 106.3 point total for the Charlotte side. We've got 97.3 for Chicago. It's a 203.5 point total. And I can tell you right off the bat, Kemba is highly priced at 8.7. This is kind of where I have to part ways with Kemba in this spot. I always love Kemba at home, but and honestly, the two guys that I like here in Charlotte most often is going to be Kemba Walker, or it's going to be Dwight Howard at the crib. And I think this is a really solid Dwight Howard spot. I really do. I don't think that Chicago can go small and run them off. I think Robin Lopez is going to pick up 2 quick early fouls trying to guard Dwight Howard, and it's going to be on like Donkey Kong in a purple thong after that. So Dwight Howard, yes. People are going to be like, why don't you like Kemba? That's your boy. Kemba 8.7? That's a lot. And don't get me wrong, he's playable. Let's look at what he's done at the crib. Let's see if Kemba at home has really been a thing. Let's take a look. First versus the Bulls. Last time against the Bulls, he dropped 60 against them. Ooh, that was in Chicago. He dropped 60 on them. So I don't want you to, take that for bad. But let's take a look at Kemba at home. 43, 53, 29, 35, 26, 37, 35. He had that big 62-point game, 42, 43. So he's been solid. He's been solid. On the road, 35, 60, 42, 35, 26, 20, 39. So he's clearly better at home. He's clearly better at home. But that price, man, that 8.7 is just a little bit too much for me. It is. I mean, you got Dwight Howard at 7.8. Nick Batum is even creeping up at 6.4, but I do like him in this spot. MKG 5.2, no for me. Jeremy Lamb off of the bench at 5.7. Don't really love him. Now this is the beauty now. This is where it gets really sexy with this game, right? This is where this game gets really sexy, and I'm gonna take a sip of the coffee because I really want to break this down to you. Bigs are a problem right now. The bigs are a problem right now. So you look at Marvin Williams at 4.4. Marvin Williams is going to see a ton of minutes at the 5. He's got to, because you also might look at Johnny O'Brien too at 3.5. And this is getting real jiggy though. But Marvin Williams is going to see some time at the 5. He's gonna have to, because Frank Kaminsky is out. Cody Zeller is out, and they've got no other bigs, man. They're not going to play the Mangong cat. They're not going to play him. They're not going to play that cat. Johnny O'Brien, you look at Marvin Williams, yo, you are going to see. Yeah, I'm on FanDuel. I'm on FanDuel. Okay, so I'll switch over to DK for you. I'm sorry. I'll switch over to DK. We get the price, so we get the right pricing. Then we go back and we look at both of them. Okay, 8.1 for Kimba on DraftKings. Okay, we've got Nick Batum at 6.1. Yes, that's playable. Marvin Williams 3.9. Yes. Yo, if I had to call somebody a lock right quick, like not a lock, but just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be real. Yo, Marvin Williams is money. I love Marvin Williams. 3.9. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Marvin Williams is a play. Jeremy Lamb 5.3. With Zeller and with Zeller and Kaminsky being out, it will call for more of a scoring punch off of the bench, and I think that does help out Jeremy Lamb some at 5.3. So that's going to make him usable, but not a guy that I'm going to be like all in love with. But Marvin Williams at 3.9 is good. MKG is also usable. I'm liking Charlotte now. Damn. Chicago, Lauri Markkanen 5.6. Yes, he's in play. What I like about Lauri Markkanen is he's a guy that can step away from the basket to shoot the deep shot. I like him. Chris Dunn at 5.8. I like him under 6K. And don't let this shit fool you, bro. Kimba is not a good on-ball defender. Don't let that fool you. Chris Dunn is in play at 6K. Yo, at 6K, Chris Dunn is in play, certainly, without question. Valentine at 5.4 could be a guy you can look at. Bobby Portis at 4.6 looks to be usable as well. David Nwaba off of the bench at 3.8. I'm not fucking with Nwaba. I'm not. But yo, Marvin Williams 3.9. I really like that as a play, like automatically. Y'all, I'm glad. Okay, because I had it on FanDuel first, and I was like, damn, that's a big price for Kimba. But on DraftKings, it's a little bit more palatable at 8.1. Yes, it is. Definitely. So Kimba's definitely in play. Next game we got is going to be the Golden State Warriors going to Detroit to take on the Pistons. We've got Andre Drummond at 9.4. Hell of a price for Drummond here. That is a lot. No, on FanDuel, no Kimba. On DraftKings, I could see it, but I don't love it. But I could see it. So against the Warriors, 46, 31, 33. That kind of takes him out of play for me because that lets me know that the Golden State Warriors will get small on you and run his ass clean off of the court. So then we're going to be looking at who's going to have to score. You look at Reggie Jackson at 5.8, which is usable. He is definitely usable to me. One, he's at home. Number two, there's no Curry. So he doesn't have to chase Curry around. So he should be good. You're going to get Sean Livingston, who's a little bit longer and rangy. So that could pose problems for Reggie Jackson. But I wouldn't have an issue playing him and Avery Bradley as well. And Tobias Harris too. Harris, Jackson, and Bradley. I wouldn't have a problem playing those guys. Maybe some Ish Smith off of the bench if you really want to get ambitious. KD is going to be easily going to be a play at 10.7. We saw what he was able to do last game out without Curry. So far, I think, okay, Iguodala's a game-time decision. Jaja's a game-time decision. We already know Curry and McCall are probably going to be out. Draymond, he was a game-time decision last time. But it looks like he's going to return. It looks like he's going to return. So he's going to be upgraded at some point to questionable. He is. So, and once we get the news on the Golden State guys, it's going to make it a little bit easier to navigate this because we loved Iguodala last time out with Sean Livingston was dealing with his minutes limit, and then we had Quinn Cook was starting. We didn't fall for that too much. We liked Andre Iguodala, and he is actually a game time decision. So that's more that we have to look at. Klay Thompson, we did like him, but he kind of disappointed, and he's going to be covered by Avery Bradley. That's a pretty tough matchup. So I'm going to revisit them. Detroit is going to try to beat them up. They're going to have to. That's the only way that they're gonna hang around in this game. But Kevin Durant, he looks to be up for the challenge, man. At 34.3% usage, 10.7 salary, he looks good to go. Next game we got is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers going to Indiana to take on the Pacers. And I want to take a look at what LeBron has done against the. I want to see what LeBron and what Depot did. LeBron 61. So he's automatically in play for me. At 11.7, yes, LeBron is in play. Depot is at 8.9, and I don't love that price. That price is very high. But twos have gotten off on the Cleveland Cavs a lot this year. Point guards and two guards have really been able to do well against them. So I'm going to take a look at Collison at 5.9. I'm also going to have a look at Vic Oladipo at 8.9. Miles Turner seems to be a game time decision. If Miles Turner is out, I'm definitely going to look at Vic here. Let's take a look at what Miles Turner's ailment is. Okay, he's got a calf joint, but his estimated return is 12-8. Okay, it's today actually. So okay, that's usable. Thaddeus Young, this is the 29th ranked DVP against the power forward position, and I don't know how much I agree with that with Kevin Love. So he's gonna be away from the basket. Perfect spot for Depot. Yeah, I like Depot in the spot. I really do. Bojan looks to be usable at 4.9, kind of like him. Lance Stevenson was mentioned off of the bench at 4.2. I like that, especially if Corey Joseph has the issue where he can't play. On the other side, Kevin Love, 8.5. Yeah, I can use that one. Jay Crowder, man, that dude is just so cheap at 3.6. A starter is so cheap, but it's so hard to guess when he's going to play well. I would just skip over all them cats. Look to Dwayne Wade at 5.5. And the funny thing about this LeBron shit, bro, like they love to play down to the level of competition. Because we saw them play Sacramento, and LeBron had to hit like a game winner against the shitty Sacramento Kings. But then they're probably going to blow the fucking doors off of the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. And that's what sucks about that shit. 219.5 is the total here. Give me some LeBron. Give me some Love. Maybe some Dwayne Wade. Jeff Green if you're getting real jiggy with it. Other than that, I would move on. We got the Indiana guys that we do like. Love playing center. I think that is okay. Right. And that was, too, we got to see if Miles Turner's going to be back or whatnot. So, yeah, we can highlight that, Turner. We can highlight him. Thad Young, excuse me. Next game we got is going to be the Denver Nuggets going to Orlando. This could be a track meet. This game can get away. This can be a good one right here. If I had to pick one game that I say, hey, game stack this one, this could be it. We've got Will Barton should be starting at 6.9. I like him, but he's under 7K. He does have a high 40-point upside. Gary Harris, the price is up a little bit, but at 6.4, I think he's going to be usable. Point guards against the Orlando Magic have been a thing, but be careful because Jamal Murray is quite undersized. And you look at Elfrid Payton and how bad he played the other day, and nobody's going to want to play him. I foresee the ownership on Elfrid Payton being down. He's a guy that I'm going to go right back to him. I know he let us down the other day. I know he looked bad, but in a pace-up game with a lot of rebounds, a lot of missed shots, a lot of possessions, I think that Elfrid Payton can easily be a play that we look forward to. Nikola Vucevic, I like him. Gordon, the price is up to 8.4, but I still think he is in play. Yo, I like this shit damn near 1 through 5, bro. Evan Fournier being out does mean something. With no Fournier, no Terrence Ross, no Jonathan Isaac, like this, yeah, this means something. This means I like Elf here. Elf and Simmons. Aaron Aflalo, don't fucking do that. Don't even do that. I'm not playing Aaron Aflalo. Even DJ Augustine off the bench at 4.1 looks to be a playable asset there too. On the other side, Fareed, don't really love Fareed in this spot. Wilson Chandler at 4.4, cheap, could be a solid play. Mason Plumlee at 4.5 could be somebody we can look at. Trey Lyles came in and stole the show last time out, and we need to see what's up, see if that's going to be like a trending thing or something. Because Trey Lyles can actually ball. He can actually ball. I think last time, I don't know if it was due to some foul trouble or something, but look at his last 4 games, bro. 35, 22, 24, 22. The dude is trending upward. He's trending upward and he's getting minutes. So take a look at him. I know he's 4K now, but just take a look at him. I don't want to completely dismiss him as somebody who we can't play, but take a look at him. Next game is the Toronto Raptors going to Memphis to take on the Grizzlies. We got Marcus Gasol, who's priced under 8K. That puts him in play for us. Tyreek Evans had a really horrible game the last time out. I think he can bounce back in the spot at 7.5. A very good defender, man. So I think he's going to be out there a ton to cover DeMar DeRozan. Jermichael Green at 4.8 looks to be usable here. No Chalmers for me, no McLemore. I don't like anybody else on this squad. And, you know, a lot of times I like to say, yo, just play Lowry and DeRozan. But this is not one of those times, man. I think Lowry is in play, even though I hate to play backcourt guys going to the grindhouse. But that's when they do have Mike Conley and all of them other cats. So of course, yeah, Lowry's gonna be in play. DeRozan's gonna be in play. This is not a Serge Ibaka day or even a Valanciunas day for me. No, maybe some C.J. Miles or Norman Powell off of the bench could be usable. If you wanted to look at Jakob Poeltl, because of course, you know, Lucas Nogueira should be out here. So if you want to look at Jakob Poeltl at 3.6, that could be a usable play here. Next game we got is going to be the Dallas Mavericks going to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks. This is going to be a tough one. Dennis Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. is a game time decision. I may have seen something. Let's go check out Fantasy Labs NBA. I may have seen something on Dennis Smith Jr. that talked about whether he was going to play. Memphis got killed by the Knicks in a blowout. I'm fading this game. Oh yeah, okay. This said he's questionable. And we know Jonathan Isaac is out. Yeah, that was it. So, Dirk, no, at 4.7. Wesley Matthews, no. Maxi Kleber, at 3.4. Maybe I can look to him. Harrison Barnes, somebody's got to score. Harrison Barnes, 6.5. He looks to be usable. Now, if Dennis Smith Jr. can't go, you know, you're probably going to see JJ Barea or Yogi Ferrell get the start. I would play JJ Barea here at 4.7. I kind of like that. But if Yogi get the start, that looks pretty good. According to Mavs writer Eddie Sefko, the injury is not believed to be anything serious, and the Mavs will update his status prior to Friday's game versus the Bucks. That is news on Dennis Smith Jr. Thank you so much, big homie. Now on the other side, Eric Bledsoe, yes. Giannis, yes. Chris Middleton, not so much. We love to attack the Dallas Mavericks, rebounding the basketball, and I think that Giannis can do that at 11K. I really think Giannis would be a solid guy to do that with. I even like Malcolm Brogdon off of the bench at 4.8. I think that's going to be usable. And if you want to get super jiggy with it, if you want to play a big in the spot, maybe John Henson could be a guy that you look at. I'll go ahead and highlight him. The next game we got is going to be the Sacramento Kings going to the New Orleans Pelicans. And, bro, let me tell y'all something, man. This is not, yo, the revenge shit. No, this is not that. This is not that. Like, revenge is when Boogie goes back to Sacramento. That is the revenge. When Boogie goes back to Sacramento, because he loved that city. He had like a group of kids he was helping. He was a big part of that community, and they traded him, and they acted like bitches when they did. So when he goes back to Sacramento, that is a thing. As a matter of fact, I want to look at what he does against the Kings. Now, if I like him, don't get me wrong, but I like him just because he's Boogie. Let's take a look. This is away. See? Okay, in Sacramento, he dropped 83 on them bitches earlier. That was in Sacramento. He dropped the 83 on them. Right? Now against Sacramento last year in New Orleans, he dropped 68. So what this tells you, regardless of what, he's in play against Sacramento. But I just want you to know it's not because of like some kind of narrative, right? But I definitely think Boogie is in play at 11.8. Give me some Drew Holiday, 7.1. Yes. Rajon Rondo at 5.9. The price creeping up, but I still think he's in play. Etuan Moore is a guy that I definitely think is usable. And Anthony Davis is going to be a game time decision. I don't think he plays. They say that it's estimated to come back today. This was updated 4 minutes ago. Davis's groin, is listed as questionable for Friday's matchup versus the Kings. He's missed the last 3 games due to a left adductor strain. Though the fact is he hasn't been ruled out a day in advance is encouraging. He's near return. Okay, yeah, because they usually rule AD is playing, but was AD playing? Yeah, that was a good question. That's a good question. Was AD playing? Let's see. I want to see if AD was playing in that the one he had. The 8. Okay, 10-26. Let's see if AD was playing. I don't think so. I think AD got hurt that game. Let's look. It's October 26th. No, see, he wasn't playing that game against Sacramento. There was no Davis. There was no Anthony Davis. So he needs to just stop playing. Mr. Glass, the Glass Man, just needs to stop playing. Just don't play no more, or go to another team. Let's go to another team. On the other side, Zebo's in play at 5.9. Yes. George Hill, not so much. De'Aaron Fox at 4.6. I like De'Aaron Fox as the play. I like that. I like that. I think he's going to get up to play Rajon Rondo. I really do. Garrett Temple at 3.9. Not a big fan of that. And Jakar Sampson, not a big fan of his either. Buddy Hield at 5.1. He does look to be playable. And maybe some Bogdanovic at 3.8. I can get there. Next game, last game on the slate, is going to be the Boston Celtics and the San Antonio Spurs. And it just so happens that probably with the lowest total on the slate and probably the shittiest game on the slate is the last game on the slate. So there's going to be slim pickings. There's not going to be a lot to get here. People are not going to want to pay a lot for these people. But I can tell you, I do like LaMarcus Aldridge. Anytime that dude is priced that cheap, under 8K, against the Boston Celtics, the team that really does struggle rebounding the basketball, especially from power forwards, I'm going to have a look at LaMarcus Aldridge. Plus, he owes me money from what he did the other night, and I think this could be the day I collect. Let's take a look at what he does against the Celtics. 23 and 23. Ugh. He saw him earlier, and he had 23 against him. I don't like that. Damn. Ugh. That was away. That was away. And he's been really good at home, man. Aside from that 24-point game against Miami, where they beat them handily, 37, 53, 61, 41, 38. So I just like him. Yeah, Aldridge owes me money. Does Rudy Gay starting hurt LaMarcus Aldridge? That could be something. That could be a truth. And he's cheaper too at 5.2. That's a cheaper guy getting the rebounds. Yo, good call on that ACP to Don. Good, yeah. Yo, Rudy Gay at 5.2 could be a much better play than LaMarcus Aldridge at 7.6. Kawhi Leonard, no, Kawhi's not coming back. He's already been ruled out. He's already been ruled out. Yep, he's already been ruled out. So on the other side, we've got Tatum at 5.5. I don't love him. I don't love Kyrie here. Horford at 7.6 could be usable. I don't like a lot of this. What's Jaylen Brown's deal? Let's take a look at it. LMA 35 minutes per game, last 5 games. Damn, that's a lot of minutes. He's questionable. He had an eye thing, so he's probably gonna play. He's probably gonna play. This is a game I don't really love. Tatum if Brown's still out. And see, the thing is, do you think how much Kyrie you think they're gonna need? Are they gonna need because at this value you want damn near 50 points from Kyrie to make value? Do you think they have to do that? Kyrie has to do that in order to beat the Spurs at home? Possible. Marcus Smart owes him. He's a bum. Marcus Smart sucks. So that's kind of what we're looking at as far as our player pool. Now let's go over to FanDuel because we wanna kind of gauge the pricing and see what's up. See if there's any diamonds in the rough, any gems we can come up with. Let's take a look. First game is Chicago and Charlotte. We already know Kemba is 8.1. He's 8.7 here. Dwight Howard 7.8. He's 7.6. Batum is priced up. All these cats are higher priced here on FanDuel than they are on DK. We go to Golden State. KD is priced up more than his DraftKings price. Clay, all these guys. Are they watching the podcast and they started to price everybody up on FanDuel? Damn, give us something, baby. Avery Bradley at 5.3. That could be usable. Reggie Jackson's the same price on FanDuel that he is on DraftKings, so that may be somebody we can take a look at. Ish Smith is a little bit cheaper, but this is a bench guy, so it's not gonna matter as much. We got Cleveland and Indiana. Vic Oladipo is 9.3. Good lord. Miles Turner 7.8. Thad Collison 6K. Bojan. We've got LeBron is 12 flat on FanDuel. That's a lot. Kevin Love is cheaper. Kevin Love. Let's take a look. What's Kevin Love on DraftKings? Let's take a look. Yes, I like Kemba on DraftKings. I do not like Kemba on FanDuel. Let's take a look at what's Love's price on. Okay, Love is 85 on DK. He's 85 on DK, but on FanDuel he's only 8K. I like that. I think that could be solid. That could be, yes, that's usable. That is usable. I kind of like that. Next game we got Denver and Orlando. Vooch 8.4. Aaron Gordon is 9.2, bro. Oh my God. Yo, Gordon is 9.2. Everett Payton is 8.1. Simmons 6.1. Aflalo cheap as a bitch. Jamal Murray 6K. Gary Harris. Yo, the pricing is tight, baby. The pricing is tighter on FanDuel. They ain't playing. They ain't trying to let us get away with nothing. Damn, Toronto and Memphis. This is probably where some values are going to pop up. Gasol, he's 8.6. Tyreek is 7.5. No value here. Jakob is 4.5. You see that? That means something, bro. Jakob is 4.5 on FanDuel. That means something. I kind of like him tomorrow. I like him on DraftKings. I would like to play him on DraftKings. Then we got Dallas, Milwaukee. Harrison Barnes 6'8". Dennis Smith Jr. is 5'4". Dang, if he plays, that is cheap, bro. What is his price? I'm looking at an injured man to make sure. 5'4". He's 5'4" on DraftKings. He's 5'4" on FanDuel too, which is a discount. But Milwaukee does limit point guards though, so you might want to be careful with that one. Giannis is 12.4 on FanDuel. That's a lot. Bledsoe 7.3, Middleton 7.6. Now the pricing is tight, baby. They ain't playing. Sacramento, New Orleans. Boogie is 12K. Drew 7.5. Rondo 6.1. Etuan Moore 4.5. Zebo is priced up. De'Aaron Fox 4.8. Parsons played okay last game at 3.8. Yeah, he did. He had a decent game. He was knocking down some threes too. Then we got Boston, San Antonio with Irving. Ooh, Kyrie 7.8. Kyrie 7.8 on FanDuel. That's something to look at right there. Horford is 7.2, and he's 7.6 on DraftKings. Okay. Rudy Gay 6'3", Powell 5'9". Okay. Tony Parker 3.5 on FanDuel. Tony Parker is 3.5 on FanDuel. He's minimum salary. Tony Parker is min salary on FanDuel. Let's take a. I'm gonna open Tony Parker up, see what's happening. He had 29 last time against Miami. He played 20, and he's gonna play. He has a 20-minute cap on him. He's not gonna play more than 20 minutes. So, yo, I like Kyrie on FanDuel. I love Kyrie. That's 7.8. That looks good. That looks good. He's cheaper on FanDuel. He's on DraftKings. I like that. Kyrie and Horford. So that's going to be usable for us. All right, that's cool, man. So we went through, hit up all the plays that we like. We got this player pool already set in stone. The next step from here is we go out and we listen to what everybody else is saying. We get a list in our heads of the industry chalk. We get a list in our heads of the injury plays that the industry is going to give us through injury. And we put all that together. We meet back here at 5:30 inside of the Line Drive. And from there, we build lineups. We go out and we get all the money. So if you want to be a part of that, man, it's very simple. You can go to the website. It is www.dfssweatshop.com. Upon your paid subscription, I will be welcoming you into the very best group online. It's very simple. We got two options. The first one is a monthly reoccurring payment. $14.99 is a cup of coffee, half a cup of coffee, 50 cents a day. That's all it is. The other option is you can pay for a year-long subscription, $119.99 for a year. That gets you a full calendar, takes you through the rest of football, basketball, baseball, all the way back around to this point we are at right now. So that's awesome if you want to be a part of that. But no matter what you do, man, check me out on YouTube. Continue to be a part of the fam. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. And let's always, always keep it 300. Peace. We out.